Hi YouTube! For my first DIY, I'm going to show you something that's for basic bitches. We're going to learn how to make a tank top out of an old t-shirt. I looked over here because I have created this bin of old t-shirts that I don't want. See, it's a really big bin. I'm going to show you the easiest possible way to make a tank top. Of choice, I chose this. I would suggest starting off with dirty shirts or whatever because you don't know if you're gonna mess up. First thing you have to do is line up your sleeves and cut them off because the whole point of having a tank top is being sleeveless. Yeah, so I'm gonna do voiceover now. I don't know how this works. So just feel for the seams, make sure they're aligned because you don't want to make it a weird cut. And just chop it off, chop, 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 close to the edge, close to the seam, whatever you want to call it. So we're chopping, and we're chopping. I think most of this video is going to be in a voiceover because my family is very loud. See? You hear the dog. So now chop the other sleeve off. Same thing, make sure it's aligned. Da 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 da. I didn't plan this really. La 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 la. Sorry this is taking so long. Just chop off the sleeves already. Oh, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Woo! Okay, why did I keep looking at it? Okay, that's weird. Just let it go. No sleeves. Oh, you see that little piece there? If that happens, you can totally edit it and, you know, chop off that little piece. So there you go. That is your sleeveless shirt now. So what you're going to do now is I recommend you wear a tank top because you're going to have to measure your scoop neckline. So now you have this and you're going to have to take some pins, sewing pins or whatever, and you're going to have to feel for where your tank top that you're wearing is. See, my tank top right here really is, but I don't want it to go that. So I'm going to do it right here. And here you're going to pin it. That's where my scoop is going to come in. And then you're going to figure out where you want your straps. Hi again. I was talking really slow, so I got tired of it, so I'm going to do a voiceover. You're going to pin it on the sides where your tank top ends, like the scoop or whatever. Just kind of like highlight around it. So it's easier to cut in that shape. See, it's going to show you the whole outline of the U shape. Now we take our handy dandy scissors and you cut on the seam of your shoulder into where you're like aligned with your pin. Right? Am I right? You align it with the pin. Okay. So then you're gonna adjust yourself. Make sure it's flat on the ground so you don't mess up. Now you're gonna cut inwards and follow your pins and follow your the actual neckline that goes with the shirt to make a U shape around. What I did is I cut halfway and then I cut again on the other shoulder and then I cut around again and met it halfway. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, can you meet me halfway? Right on the borderlines where I'm gonna wait for you. And then there's gonna be like weird edges sticking out, so you could cut those off a little bit. That's what I did. Okay, so now you have the back part. And you're going to, you don't want it to be too long because you don't want it to fall. See how the back of my tank top is short? You're going to do the same for this one. So I'm kind of gonna like eyeball it because I don't really want to pin and shit. So you're just gonna cut a little bit around and just follow the seam of the actual neckline and meet it at the slit that you cut. Yay! Just like that. Perfect. So when you hold it up, it looks perf. That is your perf tank top. Take away all the pins, which I forgot to do. And then there's going to be these, like, stretch it out, stretch everything out because it's going to happen anyways when you wash it. It just looks better when you stretch everything out and it'll hold everything intact. So you see, it's all nice and stretchy. Stretching it. Okay, perfect. There's going to be weird sharp edges, maybe. And yeah, I don't like those. So I cut them off. Yeah, you do that. La, la, while I edit my tank top, sing a beautiful song to you. Yeah. Okay, I'm done singing. That was my American Idol show. Oh my god, I'm putting it on. And that is how it looks, kinda. Yeah. Don't mind the crooked words, it's how that shirt actually came. And it's really nice. I made it to kind of the exact shape of my tank top that I was wearing, but it looks good. Just adjust it, and if you want to take away more, you could do that. And yeah, look at the back. Back's perfect. So now for the fringe tank top, I got this oversized Jimi Hendrix t-shirt, and you're going to do the same thing as before. You're going to line up, pin your, U-cut thing, V-neck, I don't know what to call it. You're going to cut around. This time I didn't cut all the way around. I cut halfway and then folded it over and pinned it down so that both sides would be even. That was smart of me. So now I'm just going to pin them down. Pinning it down. Yes, you see me pinning it. I'm a smart cookie. So I just cut and use that as a template, I guess, to make it even. So now you have a neckline, beautiful neckline. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the back part as the other shirt, but this time I'm going to fold in half as well. Pin down and cut, using it as a template so it's even. Now you see my even shirt. You're going to stretch it just like the other one. See how big it is and find where you would want the fringes to start, and that's where you're going to pin it. Now you're going to have to lay it flat on the ground, completely flat. Make sure it's flat and nice and everything's even. Get a ruler or something to keep it down and cut off the sides. Then you're going to pin down the bottom seam, because you know how all the t-shirts have that bottom seam? You're going to pin that down and make it all even and cut it off. Cut it off. You could use it as a headband, actually. It's what I'm wearing right now. So there's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. Okay. Now you lay it down flat with your ruler and you could start cutting your fringes. Yay! Make sure the slits on the side were cut already, because I made that mistake and it's just awkward to cut later. So I'm just going to cut fringes now. You don't have to make them all the same size. I actually made some crooked by accident. Some of them are fat, some of them are skinny. But either way, they all come out nice when you finish. Yeah. So now you're going to stretch them all one by one. This is very tedious and takes forever. But you do that. So look at that lovely fringe, whatever, try it on, swish around, dance around. Yeah, it looks great. It's perfect. Woo! It's great to wear with a bikini and go to the beach. So yeah, hope you liked my tutorial. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe.